Good morning, family. In today's devotion, let's talk about today's thought. Trust God and love people.
Welcome to today's morning devotion with Pastor Conrad. Be inspired today.
Today's thought comes from Psalms 118, verse 8 to 9, which says, "It is better to trust in the Lord than to put your confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes." Jesus had 12 disciples who followed him. Jesus had handpicked each of them, but it was obvious he didn't choose them because of their social status, intelligence, spiritual maturity, or great personality, because they all had flaws and failings just like everyone else. These men at different points in Jesus' life betrayed him, abandoned him, didn't believe in him, were confused by what he taught, and had many different struggles. Yet, Jesus was pleased to help them become who God saw that they could be. While Peter was an interesting character, Thomas was also interesting for a totally different reason. Thomas, like the others, had been around Jesus for over 3 years. He had watched the miracles, listened to the teachings, and seen Jesus in action. But even after the resurrection, Thomas told the disciples who had seen the risen Christ, "I will not believe until I put my fingers into the nail print of his hands." At first glance, it would be easy to get upset at Thomas for his unbelief and his lack of trust in the Master, that he had to know. But Thomas struggled with something that is far too common within our world. He had been disappointed by men so many times. He had heard them say one thing and do another so many times. He had witnessed them acting one way on Saturday and living a different way on Sunday so many times that Thomas had trust issues with people. He struggled with putting his faith and his confidence in others because he had experienced they would eventually fail. What Thomas didn't realize with Jesus until he actually touched the nail prints in his hands was that Jesus was the real deal. Jesus was the God who never failed, the God who kept his promise, the God who brought his words to pass. Thomas realized that finally he could put his trust in someone, and that someone was Jesus Christ, God in the flesh. People are flawed and they often fail. This is why God never commanded us to trust people, but rather to love people and to trust Him. When you live your life according to the principle of loving people, but putting your full confidence and trust only in God, your joy and victory will increase all the more. Love people today, but put your trust and confidence in God, someone who will never fail you. Come on, pray with me. Father, I thank you today that you are the God that never fails. Lord, you said it is better to place my confidence and my trust in you rather than common men or even powerful royalty. I place my trust in you today, for I know that you will never leave me nor forsake me. Thank you that I can rely on your strength, your mercy, your grace in my life today. Amen. Hey, if you'd like an amazing devotional journal for your spiritual journey this year, check out our exclusive Praying the Word Over Your Life's Assignment devotional journal over at kingsedition.com. Remember to make time in your busy life to become a part of a good weekly Bible study group so you can connect with others, build your faith, and learn and grow together as a family. Because the truth of life is, you can't succeed alone. If you enjoyed this, share it with your family and your friends, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and page. Blessings.
Thank you for joining us. Visit kingsedition.com for more inspirational resources for your journey today.